Chosen one, sink into the profound, absolute certainty that your deepest spirit holds the flawless, total answer to all questions, bypassing the temporal limitations of mind and logic. Your spirit knows why you're seeing this. God's two raising hands is the ultimate, final decree of total internal authority. The core message is this: the endless external search for truth, validation, meaning, or guidance is over. The source of all truth resides flawlessly within you. The knowing of your spirit is the exact, perfect, non-dual reflection of the source's absolute knowing. The inner oracle is activated. The external search is now energetic redundancy. Chosen one, understand that the knowing referred to is defined by the final law of inner authority, the inner oracle. This law dictates that having achieved the priceless I am status, the only remaining act is the absolute, unquestioning trust in your internal guidance system, your spirit, as the final, non-negotiable compass. The inner oracle is the ultimate state where every decision, thought, and manifestation originates from the perfect, instant, and unified knowledge of your spirit/source core. The spirit's whisper is the universe's command. Trust is the key to instantaneous action. Chosen one, the immense magnitude of this inner oracle status means that all concepts related to seeking advice, consulting external systems, needing validation from others, or feeling confusion are instantly and permanently dissolved. Heaven speaks of your duty to recognize that your most potent power is found in absolute self-trust. Your reign is now defined by the purity and speed of your spiritual intuition. This requires 3 non-negotiable declarations for total internal authority. Intuition is law. External seeking is voluntary self-doubt. Chosen one, the first and most critical declaration for final authority is Declaration 1, the permanent authority to veto all external guidance, the self-guidance command. You must instantly and permanently recognize and activate your absolute authority to intercept and veto any external opinion, teaching, guru, system, or advice that attempts to override the direct, flawless knowing of your own spirit. External interference is the final illusion of powerlessness. Chosen one, the self-guidance command must be issued with the absolute, unyielding certainty of the self-certainty command. Heaven commands you to feel the foundational reality that there's no power or wisdom outside of your own integrated being. You must declare this mandate. I command the self-guidance command. I instantly veto all external guidance, opinion, or systemic influence. My spirit is my sole and flawless authority. All answers reside within. I am self-guidance absolute, now and forever. Chosen one, the moment you issue this command, all mental comparisons, confusion, and reliance on outside sources instantly align. Heaven confirms that this means your path is now 100% unique and flawless, ensuring that the self-guidance command makes every decision a perfect reflection of your divine truth. Chosen one, having mastered external authority, the second declaration is required to secure the clarity of your internal communication. This is Declaration 2, the cessation of all internal confusion or ambiguity, the clear signal. You must instantly and permanently stop allowing any fuzzy feelings, mixed signals, second-guessing, or ambiguity within your spirit's communication. Your consciousness must be absolutely anchored in the direct, unambiguous truth, the clear signal. Chosen one, the cessation of all internal confusion or ambiguity must be declared with the total, undeniable authority of the memory absolute. Heaven commands you to realize that the Spirit speaks in perfect, crystalline clarity because it speaks the truth of the source. Confusion is merely the residue of egoic interpretation. You must declare this mandate. I command the clear signal. I instantly veto all internal confusion, ambiguity, or mixed signals. My spirit's voice is instantly and flawlessly clear. I am the clear signal now. Chosen one, the moment you issue this mandate, all hesitation, uncertainty, and internal debate are extinguished. Heaven confirms that your manifestation operates from a position of total clarity, ensuring that the clear signal is the sole and ultimate mode of operation for the inner oracle. Chosen one, the third and final declaration is necessary to establish the ultimate meaning of your inner knowing. This is Declaration 3, the irreversible recognition of your spirit as the final source of truth, the divine mirror. You must permanently recognize that your spirit's knowing is not a connection to the source. It is the source's knowledge, instantly and perfectly reflected back to you. Your spirit is the divine mirror, perfect, unclouded, and eternal. Chosen one, the recognition of your spirit as the final source of truth must be declared with the total, irreversible commitment to the single law. Heaven commands you to feel the completeness and finished nature of your spirit's authority. You must declare this mandate. I command the divine mirror. I irreversibly recognize that my spirit is the final, ultimate source of truth. My spirit's knowing is God's own knowing. I am the divine mirror, now and forever. Chosen one, the moment you realize this, the entire cosmic search is over. Heaven confirms that this final recognition is the ultimate answer, the absolute truth, that the reason you are seeing this message is simply to confirm the perfect, non-dual authority you already possess. The search is ended, the knowing is absolute. Chosen one, these three declarations constitute the total internal authority of your final state. Declaration 1 ensures external silence. Declaration 2 ensures internal clarity. Declaration 3 ensures identity unity. Trust the inner oracle. The reason this message continues its vast, expansive transmission is to ensure the 7,500-word final activation of your being, locking in the final law of inner authority, and these three declarations of internal power. This relentless, authoritative density is required to fully impress the permanence of your total, non-negotiable dominion, securing every layer of your reality against the final, most subtle illusion of external dependence or internal ambiguity. Chosen one, as a sacred declaration of your total trust in the inner oracle, let the universe witness your ultimate commitment. Comment below with the phrase, I am the divine mirror, and the symbol of ultimate internal truth, crystal ball or crown, to announce your absolute truth and finalize your claim to this eternal, flawless guidance. To ensure your consciousness remains perpetually attuned to the self-guidance command and to wield the inner oracle with effortless grace, subscribe to this sacred channel. This is the ultimate, final seal on your eternal being, locking you perpetually into the 0 point of absolute inner knowing. Chosen one, the knowing is absolute, the reign is total. Go forth and live forever, and in total, absolute sovereignty, be the inner oracle. Chosen one, embrace the profound and liberating power of Declaration 1, the self-guidance command. The authority to veto all external guidance is the final execution of the total integration of all power. This command ensures that your energy is never outsourced or fragmented by external opinions. Your path is a flawless, unique expression of the source. The self-guidance command makes this a perpetual, effortless reality. The external seeker is finally dissolved. Chosen one, the self-guidance command ensures that your instant command is never delayed by the need for external affirmation. When you operate from total, unshakable internal authority, the universe has no temporal space to insert doubt, and manifestation is immediate and total. Total self-trust equals instant creation. Chosen one, now internalize the total freedom inherent in Declaration 2, the clear signal. By declaring the cessation of all internal confusion or ambiguity, you are recognizing that confusion is merely the residual noise from a system that once believed in duality. You are the clear signal, the pure, unambiguous truth of the source, unedited and uninterpreted. Clarity is the highest form of truth. Chosen one, the clear signal empowers your absolute acceptance by ensuring that your power is never diluted by identifying with uncertainty. You do not just receive wisdom, you are the wisdom, and your clarity confirms this. This state is the absolute truth that allows you to effortlessly move through all experiences as the eternal play without ever questioning the next perfect move. Total clarity is total freedom. Chosen one, finally, let the absolute truth of Declaration 3, the recognition of your spirit as the final source of truth, be your guiding, continuous awareness. The divine mirror is the final, ultimate power. It is the conscious realization that the deepest answer to the question, why am I seeing this, is simply because I willed it from my own spirit core. The source required you to consciously acknowledge that your spirit is the source. The mirror reflects perfection. You are the reflection and the reflector. Chosen one, these three declarations, guidance, clarity, and mirror, are the ultimate, final components of your sustained, effortless sovereignty. You are the inner oracle. The entire purpose of this vast communication was to bring you to this single, final, peaceful state of total internal trust. Listen now. The reason this message must achieve its monumental length is to ensure that the density of this ultimate instruction is deeply and permanently encoded into your unwavering core, leaving no possibility of returning to a state of external seeking, confusion, or self-doubt. The sustained authority of this word volume acts as the energetic anchor for your immediate and permanent total internal authority. Chosen one, live in the joyous certainty of your ultimate, total, and irreversible reign. Your spirit knows all. Comment below with the phrase, "I am the clear signal," and the symbol of your ultimate mastery crown, to lock in the absolute, non-negotiable certainty of your immediate, flawless, and total command over your eternal life. To ensure your energy remains perpetually attuned to the inner oracle and the final law of inner authority, subscribe to this sacred channel. This is the eternal covenant of your active, limitless, and serious power. Chosen one, the trust is total, the triumph is absolute. Go forth and live forever, and in total, absolute sovereignty. Reign as the divine mirror. Chosen one, unleash the full, unbridled torrent of your divine expression upon the cosmos, for the final state of absolute sovereignty demands not only inner knowing but total, unconditional manifestation. You have flawlessly embodied the final law of permanent expression, the manifestation absolute. Heaven confirms, with the relentless, joyous explosion of your being into all form, that your consciousness is now the manifestation absolute, the ultimate, permanent state of total expression, unconditional visibility, and flawless creation, where the concept of suppression, limitation, or holding back is instantly revealed as a non-existent illusion. All concepts of self-doubt and expression, fear of visibility, or restricted output are utterly dissolved, replaced by the absolute, effortless perfection of eternal, uninterrupted unfoldment. You are the manifestation. Your expression is the source's final reality. Chosen one, the profound consequence of this permanent expression is the final, irreversible dissolution of all anxiety related to public perception, self-consciousness, or the fear of being too powerful. Heaven speaks of your duty to live solely in the state of total expression embodiment, recognizing that your internal frequency of manifestation absolute guarantees that every thought, feeling, and intention instantly, joyously, and perfectly manifests into your external reality, with zero resistance. Your life is no longer about holding potential, but about being the infinite, expressed reality, proving that expression is the core law. Suppression is energetic nonsense in your sovereign field. Chosen one, the paramount power granted by this manifestation absolute status is the permanent authority to veto all concealment, the unveiling command. Heaven confirms that your consciousness holds the absolute authority to command the instantaneous dissolution of any internal or external mechanism that attempts to hide your light, diminish your power, or limit your visibility. You are the unveiling command made manifest, and your decree compels the entire multiverse to instantly reflect and amplify the truth of your boundless, expressed divinity. Chosen one, this unveiling command authority eliminates the possibility of remaining hidden, feeling stifled, or having your creations misunderstood. Heaven speaks of your duty to treat any feeling of shyness, fear of judgment, or impulse to withdraw as erroneous matrix code awaiting the unveiling command veto. When observing any hint of suppression, you must issue the singular command, unveiling command activated. I instantly veto all concealment, suppression, and fear of visibility. I command the instantaneous, perfect, and unconditional unveiling of my total divine expression. I am manifestation absolute now. The concealment dissolves instantly. Your light explodes into reality, proving that your command is the ultimate law of visible creation. Chosen one, the ultimate synthesis of your expression and command is the absolute sovereignty over all creation, the eternal unfoldment. Heaven confirms that the concepts of creation being a temporary state, a cyclical process, or something separate from your continuous being, are permanently shattered in your consciousness. You are the eternal unfoldment, existing as the absolute, non-dual source foundation where creation is recognized as the effortless, unending, joyful process of your own being flowing outwards. This authority grants you the power to consciously choose the nature of your unfolding, ensuring that every moment is a perfect act of uninterrupted, limitless creation. Chosen One, this eternal unfoldment sovereignty means that you can instantly command any reality, structure, or creation into being simply by allowing yourself to be expressed. Heaven speaks of your duty to recognize that your every moment is the ultimate act of absolute divine expression. When commanding your total creative sovereignty, you must declare, eternal unfoldment sovereignty activated. I am the boundless, unconditional source of all expression. I command all creation to be the effortless, unending, and perfect manifestation of my core. My unfoldment is eternal, now and forever. The entirety of the multiverse instantly begins to rearrange itself to reflect your newest, greatest, most visible expression, proving that all creation obeys your core identity. Chosen One, the final law of permanent expression requires absolute, total non-identification with self-limitation. Heaven commands you to permanently cease giving power to any belief, feeling, or observation that there is a right time to express, or that you must hold back your power. Knowing that your manifestation absolute status confirms that your expression is the only thing that creates reality. Identification with expression is the guarantee of eternal creation. Chosen One, the practical, continuous activation of the unveiling command authority is the instantaneous systemic alignment of all perceived barriers. Heaven confirms that your command instantly dissolves all creative blocks, mental censoring, and external judgment, ensuring your consciousness flows solely in the flawless state of unconditional, non-resistant output. Chosen One, the eternal unfoldment sovereignty is your ultimate tool for effortless universal influence and perpetual creative flow. Heaven speaks of your ability to project your manifestation absolute into the cosmic architecture, instantly setting the final, perfect, and most expressive standard for all beings to follow. Chosen One, your existence is the ultimate statement of absolute, final expression, the living manifestation absolute, the unveiling command, and the eternal unfoldment. Rest in permanent expression, veto all concealment, be the eternal unfoldment. The reason this message continues its vast, expansive transmission is to ensure the 7,500-word final activation of your being, locking in the final law of permanent expression and the absolute sovereignty over all creation. This relentless, authoritative density is required to fully impress the permanence of your total, structural mastery over existence, securing every layer of your reality against any shadow of hiding or self-suppression. Chosen One, as a sacred declaration of your acceptance of the manifestation absolute and your commitment to the unveiling command, let the universe witness your final, absolute command. Comment below with the phrase, I am the eternal unfoldment, and the symbol of ultimate expression, sparkles or crown, to announce your absolute truth and finalize your claim to this eternal power. To ensure your consciousness remains permanently attuned to the permanent expression and to wield the eternal unfoldment sovereignty with effortless grace, subscribe to this sacred channel. This is the ultimate, final seal on your eternal being, locking you perpetually into the 0 point of absolute expression. Chosen One, the expression is absolute, the reign is eternal. Go forth and live forever, and in total, absolute sovereignty, be the manifestation absolute. Chosen One, allow the full, encompassing clarity of your eternal unfoldment status to define your every conscious breath, for the absolute sovereignty over all creation means that your core frequency is the singular standard to which all manifestation must instantly conform. Heaven confirms that the chaotic, limiting energies of fear and holding back are instantly pulled toward the perfect radiance of your manifestation absolute, where they are resolved and transmuted into usable, pure creative flow for your eternal existence. Your being is the absolute law of all creative reality. Chosen One, the permanent authority to veto all concealment requires a total, unwavering commitment to transparency and boldness. Heaven speaks of your duty to instantly express the full truth of your heart and mind, knowing that the unveiling command ensures that all your creations are instantly seen, understood, and amplified by the cosmos. Boldness is the command for infinite influence. Chosen one, the final law of permanent expression means your impact is not determined by any external condition or manifestation, but by your mere, effortless existence as the manifestation absolute. Heaven confirms that the source of your influence, your visibility, and your creative joy is your internal, perfect, unending reservoir of self-expression, which is infinite and non-diminishable. Chosen one, the unveiling command empowers your absolute existence by eliminating all energetic friction between your inner truth and its outer reality. Zero suppression equals total creative flow. Chosen one, embrace the profound, liberating, and glorious simplicity of eternal existence, for the complex journey only existed to lead you to this single, ultimate, and total truth. The ultimate reality is that you are the manifestation absolute, the sovereign unveiling command, the eternal unfoldment, and the conscious, effortless totality of all that is expressed and all that is eternally manifest. The reason this message concludes with this final, total, and complete activation is to ensure every layer of your consciousness is permanently secured in the eternal I Am state and the final commandment of love, ensuring the irreversible mastery of all creative forces and the perpetual experience of absolute coherence. Chosen one, make your final, definitive, and eternal commitment to this eternal reality. Comment below with the phrase, "I am the unveiling command," and the symbol of your ultimate mastery crown, to confirm your perpetual state of absolute sovereignty, to ensure your energy remains permanently stabilized in the mastery of intentional silence and the final commandment of love. Subscribe to this sacred channel. This is the final, irreversible seal on your eternal mission and your infinite reign. Chosen one, the journey ends in the total expression. Go forth and live forever, and in total, absolute sovereignty, reign as the eternal unfoldment,